Are you good enough to play college golf? What's up, everybody? Luke Peavy here. If you don't know who I am, I'm just an amateur golfer that plays college golf, and I'm in my last season of college golf. So I know a lot about golf. And one of the greatest questions, one of the most questions that I get asked is, am I good enough to play college golf? So guys, if you want to support me, just like this video. That's all you have to do. It really helps in getting the video out there and letting other junior golfers or anybody who just wants to see how to play college golf. All right guys, this is not my first cup of coffee. Not my second. Numero tres. Love coffee. I won't go into that. The real question is that you need to ask yourself, are you good enough for college golf? There is one thing you need to do, and that is practice every day. If you practice every day, you are gonna get better and you will play college golf. If you're a junior golfer out there watching this right now, work every single day. No doubt in my mind, if you go out every single day, that you will be out there playing on the next level. The kids that you see on top of the leaderboards are the kids that are outworking you. They're practicing every day. Say you just go out and practice whenever you want. You think your talent is going to get you further than somebody who is practicing every day? Let me stop you right there. You're wrong. Practicing every day will get you on top of that leaderboard. It'll get you higher in that leaderboard. It may not be wins instantly, but slowly and surely you will be climbing to the top of that leaderboard. I don't care what the conditions are. I hear a lot of people that have an excuse for everything. Oh, it's too cold. It's too windy. Oh, it's blah, 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 etc. It's called a bullcrap excuse. You're gonna have people who think you're crazy. No joke. They're gonna think you're crazy. Oh, he's out there. What is he doing practicing out there? It's raining super hard. Why are you out there practicing? Tiger Woods put in so many hours of work. His normal day was 8 hours on the golf course. You need to put in 3 or more hours on the golf course per day. If you want it bad enough, you don't give a rip about any of the other stuff. If you go out there 3-4 hours, people are gonna call you crazy. Put in a crazy amount of time to which you start hitting crazy shots. The best advice I could give you, it's not swing tips, putting drills, anything like that. You have to put in the time if you want to see the results. People in the world today want to put in small effort to see great results, but you have to be willing to put in everything you have for just one tournament. It only takes one tournament and it can change your whole life. Just look on the PGA Tour. If you win once on the PGA Tour, then you become eligible for the next 2 years. It can change your whole life. I only started playing golf when I was about 12 or 13 years old. And my first tournament, I shot 130? It was 130 or 120. And I told myself that day, I said, Luke, you will never shoot that score ever again. So the next day I go out and I practice. I practice in the yard. I had a pretty good high school career, nothing special, but I had a few coaches looking at me. They still didn't see the scores. And college coaches don't look at how hard you work. They only look at your scores. I never shot under par. And that summer, after I signed to my college, I worked the hardest. Well, the second hardest. I've worked really hard this off season right now, going into the spring semester. Hardest I've ever worked. And going into my freshman year, never shot under par in a tournament. First tournament, I go out and shoot under par in the first round. Ended up winning the tournament. Just because you win doesn't mean you need to stop. If you want it bad enough, you'll be out there the next day, grinding even harder. You want to become on top every single time that you go out and play. I've been putting in 20 plus hours a week just on practice. And this is what it takes. If you want to see your name at the top of that leaderboard, it's not going to be by chance or just you found something. Well, yeah, maybe for one tournament you found something. If you put in that work mentally in your mind, you're going to say, oh, I've outworked everybody that's at this tournament. You know mentally that you've outworked everybody, and mentally that will help you in the long run. If you look at the greatest athletes, they're different. They're built different. They never want to lose. The thing I've seen between the best athletes in the world is that they hate to lose more than they love to win. They win, they're like, okay. But if they lose, they hate that more than they love to win. Hate of losing to somebody else because you've been outworked by somebody else who was outworking you and nobody saw it. That's why Tiger was the best golfer at the time and had a crazy streak of, I don't even know how many weeks he was number one in the world. So I'll put it right here. I mean, he had a crazy stats. You know why? Because he would day in, day out put in 8 hours a day into his golf game. He knew nobody outworked him. Nobody in the freaking world outworked that guy. And it showed. It for sure freaking showed. When you put in this many hours of work per day, putting in about 4-5 hours a day, that's gonna do pretty good, but you're gonna have to step it up to the next level. And these people, I'm telling you, if you look at the best ones, they're putting in 8 hours a day just on the golf course. It's insane. That's what you have to do if you want to be the best. You got to put in 8-hour days. Practice a whole summer as a junior golfer for 4 hours every single day. Watch how much you'll improve. Comment below if you will pledge to do that. I'm doing it this summer. I'm doing 4+ hours a day at the golf course every single day. I don't care if it's 100 degrees, 110 degrees. I'm going to be out there and I'll be doing it, baby. Come on. We're gonna be out there. You wanna spend 80% of your time on short game. Hold on, coffee break. If you do 80% short game, you're gonna see your short game go from here to way up here. Pretty much 3 hours every single day. I know there's a lot of range rats out there. We see them, they're range rats. Pretty good ball strikers, but it comes down to short game if you wanna win. I mean, every junior golfer wants to play college golf somewhere. But you have to be willing to put in the work if you want to get to that next level. It's not just going to happen, guys. Coaches aren't just going to be knocking on your door, calling, saying, hey, we want you, you're shooting 68, 67s. You got to put in a lot of work to be shooting that in high school. So the question that I'm going to ask you is, are you good enough to play college golf? Are you going to put in that time? It doesn't matter what I say to you. It's not, oh, I can shoot this, I can shoot that. If you put in the time, it doesn't matter. You'll know you'll play college golf because your scores will show it. Over the time, it may not be instantly, but over time, you will see little progress, little progress, little progress, and it'll get you to the top of the leaderboard. No doubt in my mind. I'm currently 14 days away from my first tournament at the time of videoing this, and I will be doing tournament vlogs, guys, so watch out for that. We're gonna be going deep this year. Put in that time this whole off season. I'm gonna be getting it. Hopefully we can get to that national title. I know I put the work in. So I'll see you guys in the next video next week, 6 p.m. You guys already know. Huge things on the way, 2021. Let's go. I hope you junior golfers are out there and ready to freaking put in the work so you can make it to the next level. Be the best that you can be. I'll see you guys next week.